Hey traders, this is the TradeForexFutures.com free video for tonight, and we're going to take a look at the economic hot zone that was the trade balance figure, which came in better than expected for New Zealand, and the most recent private capital expenditure. So these were two economic releases that we set up in this morning's chat. We had posted in the charts of the day in terms of an Aussie US short sell and an Aussie Kiwi short sell. Now these have been key individual currency stories that we have been focusing on for some time, and I want to mention that we take a look at these individual currency stories each and every week in terms of not only the weekly watch list but the daily watch list that I post in the members area, and this is where we focus on primarily the bulk of our attention and preferably the bulk of our trades going. And this individual currency story was a huge part of what took us in trades like the loonie shorts that we're still in. For example, you can see here loonie shorts that we've been benefiting from. That's been the bulk of my book on my longer term trades. These shorts across the board, as you can see here in the Canadian dollar, the loonie. And another one of my favorite tomato can stories, which kind of fell out of favor for a while, but I still think the path of least resistance is down, is the Aussie. That Aussie US, the Aussie Kiwi. Now, I'm mostly in that Aussie US, but we set up this Aussie Kiwi fade this morning as well. And again, on the data, not only do we get a weak Australian dollar, which is great, but we had the stronger Kiwi, which gave us just this pair firing on both cylinders. And while these are not trend trades, they really do take advantage of individual currency stories. Here's that terrific fade on the Aussie US, again sinking very nicely from that overbought area that we've been playing on and off really repeatedly. We've been getting in over and over again in this overbought area up in here, basically between 90.30, 90.50, and 90.80, depending upon how aggressively you really want to enter this. So again, that Australian dollar weakness, we don't have the trend in the same way behind us, but we definitely have what I think has been a re-weakening of the Aussie, which has just been fantastic. All right, so let's take a look at a couple other pairs here. And one of the other stories that we've been taking advantage of, and this one involves the loonie and the yen. This is the Canadian dollar versus Japanese yen, the loonie yen. And we're getting, again, really nice follow through from an initial, whether you want to look at it as a swing short up in this area here, or whether you want to look at it as the bear flag breakdown in this area here. This has been a very nice short sell on loonie weakness, primarily as the bulk of the driver doing most of the heavy lifting for a short sell. But when we have the kind of confusion we've been seeing in the Dow, the yen has been stronger, and that actually helps this loonie yen move down lower. We're getting finally that nice follow through right by that 92 handle, 91.85, another profit target that we are taking out. So this is now the second profit target, and we are ratcheting this trade in. And ratcheting is a big part of what we do in terms of following trends. It's how we can manage a very new winner, and then stop risking our capital and go into risking only house money, so to speak, unrealized profits. So we manage our way right out of really a trade being a potential loser and just managing it purely, no matter what happens, as a winner. And a big part of that is understanding hourly and daily price movement ranges, as well as how to back off a trade while still having those proactive, what I call finish line targets, that allow us to be a little bit more vigilant, at least for the first one or two targets, in terms of making sure that we take a little something off the table, realize some winnings, and lock in the trade as a winner. And that's a big part of really being a successful trend trader. We're going to spend the entire month of March actually in a trend trading mentorship. The details of it are included in this video, and we're going to be starting that actually on March the 3rd. The advanced trend trading mentorship lasts an entire month. We're going to have literally dozens of videos that show you all the nuances of how I manage trends like this one. This is a new one that we just got in. or even longer term trends like the trend we have just been slaying for months in this pound loonie. So if you have any questions or if you want to learn more about it, we're going to be having a live webinar on Thursday, and the information for that is also included in this email. I'll be sending along a separate email as well. So tomorrow you can actually join me for a live webinar, and I'll be explaining everything about some of the recent trends that I've been trading and this mentorship that will begin on March the 3rd. See you in the next update.